Good morning everyone, how's it going? So I'm packed and ready to go again, and it's going to be a short day today of about 60 kilometres, all downhill according to the GPS. I'm at about 550 metres now, and I finish up at about 200 metres. There's not one hill in the way, and the GPS looks like that, literally. But then again, we both know by now the GPS is not all that good, don't we? So what else to say? This place I'm staying in, it's kind of, like I said yesterday, it's got a weird vibe. It's like, it's not an old people's home, but it's where people come when they're over 70. And I don't know if they come here for a week, for a couple of weeks, if it's like a convalescent home or what's going on. Even the woman that runs it has got to be like late 60s, easily late 60s. I don't know, if I was the sort of person that was deep and meaningful, I'd probably contemplate, you know, the meaning of life, the frailty of human existence, what happens as we get older. It's a good job I'm not like that. So I'm going to hit the road and then start cycling and give you some videos and speak to you later. Cheers for now.
Well, bloody hell, the GPS was actually right. It was mainly all downhill. Well, it had to be right at one point, didn't it? So I started off going downhill, and as I was going through the forest, I kept thinking to myself, I hope I've not left my passport behind. So I was checking like my wallet, my passport. There's no way I wanted to cycle back up that hill again, because this downhill was really nice. And going through this like little wooded area, then it broke onto like a small open field, which would have been ideal for wild camping if I'd known it was there. But yeah, this little area was very nice. So I was just making my way through the forest track just to get back onto the main road so that I could head to the final destination of the day, which is, I believe it's pronounced Oggau. It's O-G-G-A-U. So perhaps a German-speaking person can let me know my pronunciation on that one. I'm not very good on pronouncing place names. So, what is there to say about the day's cycling then? Yeah, as I said, mainly downhill. There was a bit of a headwind at one point, which was a bit irritating. But then later on, I just turned a corner, and then it turned into a tailwind and pushed me along. So really, I couldn't have asked for a better day's cycling, especially as the previous one was a little bit tough. So, anything else to talk about on this little cycle tour of the day, really? I drafted a little bit of the tractor, so you'll see the clip in a bit. So what happens is, if you've never cycled before, if you've got a tractor or a car in front of you and it's going at a speed that you can just about keep up with, it breaks the air in front of you, which means that you really don't need to turn the pedals. So the tractor that I followed was going at about 15 or 16 kilometers an hour, which isn't exactly fast. But if you've got to put no energy into following it, here's a tractor. If you've got to put no energy into following it and literally just turn the pedals once every 10-20 seconds, it's great to follow. So yeah, I sat behind this guy for, I think it was about 2 or 3 kilometres. So I don't know where he was going. His field seemed to be a long way away from where he kept his tractor. But yeah, that was very nice. And so passing through little suburban areas, little villages. Yeah, Austria's very nice. Perhaps also the weather being a bit clearer makes a bit of a difference on the day. And then I stopped off to have a sandwich. And this is a feature of Austria. Every now and again there's like these little park benches just set on the side of the road and in little clearings, which is very nice for somebody on a bicycle tour to sit down and have something to eat. So as I cycled down to my destination, I passed through a city. Now I put this picture on Instagram and Facebook, and I said, name that place, name the building and name the place. I'm going to do it in this video. Leave a comment below, name the building, name the place. See if you can. And then I followed through this little pedestrian area. It reminded me a little bit of Abington Street in Northampton, but with slightly more style. We have this street in Northampton called Abington Street, obviously, which was pedestrianised, but I think they then unpedestrianised it recently. So I'm not too sure of the logic behind that. Anyway, that reminded me of that. And then I cycled through some fields where there was these little vineyards seemingly tucked away in between fields of grass, which is quite cool. And again, the wind was pushing me along quite nicely here. So the destination for the end of the evening was a campsite, and I booked into the campsite for 2 nights, and yeah, basically just to chill out and take it easy. And then I head to Bratislava on Thursday, meet the missus, and all's good. So thank you very much for watching the video, and I will speak to you later. Cheers for now.